I hope that worked. Hi, and welcome to a brand new video. So by now, it's no news that I watch anime. Like, my room is literally decorated in such a way. I've got posters, I've got figurine heads, I've got figurines. Basically, my whole room is just anime. Even my laptop is anime. Like, I'm not hiding it. It's no news. You know, I don't try and hide it that I watch it. I've got plenty of clothes that are like anime t-shirts and stuff. I feel like now it's less stigmatized. Everyone had like their own opinion about it beforehand, and now everyone's starting to watch it. It's becoming a bit more mainstream, which is a good thing. But that means it's oversaturated now. Like, what to watch before, everyone pretty much watched the same thing because there wasn't much to watch, and now it's just everywhere. The reason that I don't hide it and I'll just watch it, and the thing is, it's like when you're good looking like me, when you're as good looking as me, people tend to get intimidated. I'm joking, but yeah, I feel like I've been geeky throughout my whole life. Like, I used to geek about certain things. Like, growing up, Doctor Who was my life. Just whole David Tennant's run, I grew up with that basically. So I used to geek out, just get figurines, collections, everything. I used to have the whole lot. And then in secondary school, I was really big into Marvel. I was always big, but when I had the conscience to look at comic books and everything, I was geeking about that. And now I geek about this. It's something, I'm not crazy geek. I can't look at one panel and be like, oh, this person drew it. But safe to say, I like it, and I've seen quite a bit. Not as much as compared to other people, but it's still quite a bit. So I thought for today's video, I'll be going through my anime list. I think it's a given. You watch anime, you kind of keep a list of what you watch, what you haven't watched, because there is so much stuff out there. I used to have it on my notes. Changed phones, I couldn't switch it over, so I decided to open a my anime list. Essentially a website where you just add what you've seen, what you haven't seen, and all this stuff. A few pointers. I don't know how I'm going to edit this. I've never done this before. I don't know how to do picture in picture. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll figure something out. 1. 2, I was on a very long anime break. I don't think I watched anything that came out in 2023, like at all from that season. And I've slowly just gone back to watching anime now. I haven't even seen anything of this season. I'm just catching up on Konosuba. A friend of mine told me to watch it, so I'm catching up with it. I don't know. I just went through a phase of just not watching it. But now that I'm back in, there's quite a bit to catch up on, like quite a bit. So yeah, enough rambling. I think I've been rambling for like 4 minutes now. Oh, also another point. There's a lot of stuff I need to watch the next season of. It's just, I basically forgot I was watching them until I had the quick look at the list. So yeah. You're probably going to hear that a lot. Oh, I need to watch this season. I need to watch the next season. Trust me, I know I'm probably going to repeat myself a lot. But okay, enough rambling. I've got my laptop here, so let's get started. So with this, the green ones means I'm currently watching. Clearly, I haven't updated this in quite some time. So starting off, we've got Chainsaw Man. I watched 6 episodes. I don't know, it was good, but I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know if it's me. It just didn't intrigue me. I thought it was going to be like, oh my god, Chainsaw Man. It was so much hype behind it. But I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I might carry it on, I might not. I think my friend finished it, and he started off with the manga. He done something. We've got Free Eternal Summer, which is the 2nd season of Free. With this, I completely forgot I was watching it. I'm not even gonna lie, I completely forgot I was watching it. I've got a soft spot for sport anime. So yeah, I might actually continue this. There was nothing bad with it. It was just swimming. And the thing is, I did swimming growing up. So it's kind of nice seeing like everyone's forms and all this stuff. Yeah, I don't do swimming now, but I used to. Next, we've got Higehiro. I don't know how to say that, but after being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. It sounded dodgy. It seemed dodgy, but it wasn't, because there's nothing romantic, thankfully, because it's a grown man taking a runaway kid into his house. Nothing romantic, nothing dodgy. It was just kind of like, she's being abused, he's not doing anything with his life, so they just kind of keep each other company type of thing, whilst they both figure out their lives. I don't know why I didn't carry on. I legit had 2 episodes left. Sasaki and Miyano is next on the list. This was actually a really wholesome anime. Again, I forgot I was watching it. I thought it finished, but turns out there's 12 episodes and the movie. I didn't even know there was a movie until, like I said, I got back into anime recently and I was just having a look on the anime websites. Apparently there's a movie or movies coming up, something to do with it. Very wholesome. Just a nice slice of life, romantic type of thing. Then we've got 243. This is a volleyball anime. Sports, like I said. Not as upbeat as Haiku. Haiku's like very kiddish type of thing. This is a bit more slice of life, like a bit more, bit more realistic basically. Good, quick watch. Everything that I watch, I'm pretty much going to say is good, basically. Maybe not, because I did enjoy some stuff more than others. This was just a nice, easy watch. We got 5 centimeters per second, which is a movie. I believe this is the same guy who made Your Name, I think. I don't know, correct me if I'm mistaken. I'm probably wrong. This was a nice anime. It's kind of like, it's a movie split into 3, so it's like 3 short movies of the same characters, basically, and it's like different stages of their lives. They're like childhood sweethearts, and then they moved. One, I think from what I remember, one of them moved. And it's kind of like circumstances didn't allow them to kind of come back up. Like they tried, it just didn't work. Next is the movie A Silent Voice. This movie, I love this movie. First few times I watched it, it was just like a normal film for me. I just enjoyed watching it because it's kind of like dealing with depression and anxiety and all this stuff. The music score, beautiful. The animation, beautiful. The colors, beautiful. It was just an amazing film. And it's pretty deep. But the last time I actually watched it, for some reason towards the end, I had like a lump in my throat. I'm like, Normally I'm quite detached when it comes to movies, regardless of what movie it is. But this was like, you know, it was hit me in my feels. Next we got the movie A Whisker Away. A Girl Becoming a Cat. I don't know, it's a weird one. It came out on Netflix from what I remember. I don't know. It was just a film. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's just a nice background movie type of thing. Next we have Adachi and Shimamoru. Wow, how the do you say that? However you pronounce this, is this anime. This I had no idea existed until the same friend of mine that read Chainsaw Man. Basically, I'm going to be talking about one friend that recommended me anime and vice versa. He told me to watch this. I don't know why he told me to watch this. It's not really something that we watch type of thing. He was really enjoying it at the time. I legit messaged him like, why'd you tell me to watch this? So I don't know. But the main purpose of this was just to promote the manga. So there's only 12 episodes. Slice of life, high school, love. I don't know what else to say. I need to go kind of quick because we've got quite a bit on the list. Okay, I can't be talking much. What was I on? 10. Akira. Akira is Akira. Everyone loves Akira. Legendary movie. Basically just legendary. Just watch it. I think like it's a must watch for anyone that's getting into anime. I could do my drive. Kind of like Suicide Squad. Kind of not. I think I had great idea, great premise to start off well, and then I just didn't like the direction I was going. I finished it because it's 12 episodes. Ayoashi, sport anime. Football, a bit more realistically, is just about this guy going to trials and becoming a playmaker. Because of this, I actually picked up the manga whilst it was still airing. So I pretty much dropped that at one point, just carried on reading the manga and then came back and finished it off. Beautiful story. I think I'll like it a lot because it's a bit more grounded, a bit more realistic. Next, we just got Attack on Titan. There's not much to say. There's really not much to say. Attack on Titan is Attack on Titan. I wasn't too much of a rush to finish this off because I was reading it whilst it was coming out, so I read it when it finished. Basically, like, I read the final chapter when it published. One thing I gotta say, I'm happy that the anime lot actually really enjoyed it because the manga lot were like, the manga community were hating. They were hating the ending. I don't know why. I think the ending is just beautiful. It fits the guy. It fits Eren's character. It just fits the character perfectly. So if you understand the character, you understand the ending. The manga lot weren't happy, but the anime lot was satisfied, which is good. So yeah, beat the beginning, season 1 and 2. 1 was good. 2 was kind of again, very good idea. I just didn't like the direction it went. Banana Fish. I love Banana Fish, but I only watched it once. I think it's only an anime you can watch once. I don't know about repeating it. Beck. I literally just finished this the other day. I started watching it the other day and I just finished it the other day. Quick watch, easy watch. I love this. I don't know why it took me so long to watch. Oh, I watched it in sub. All of these basically I watched in sub. Yeah, apparently the anime finishes like a third of the manga or something, so there's quite a bit to read. I might read it, I might not, I don't know. I loved it. Belle, good movie. It's basically Beauty and the Beast in the metaverse, basically. Black Clover, just easy watch of just hype, basically. Bleach, I watched the OG Bleach. I haven't watched the new 1000-Year Blood War arc because I pretty much read the manga, finished it off when this Bleach finished. Again, another easy watch of just hyped fine. Blue Period, I really liked Blue Period. Just like an art thing. Like a guy doesn't know what to do with his life, then he finds art. Beautiful. I think there was some controversy to do with the author. I don't know. I don't remember. Blue Spring Ride. I saw it everywhere, so I decided to watch it. It wasn't me. It was weird. Bottom tier character Tomozaki. I don't know. Apparently there's a season 2 of this as well that came out recently. It was just another easy, stupid watch. I really don't know why I watch these type of things. I say that, but I remember at one point, I pretty much watched a lot of things that came out that year. So each season, I watched a lot of stuff that came out. So that's why I probably watched a lot of stupid stuff. Bungo Stray Dogs. Beautiful. I think I even got... Yeah, there you go. That's up here. This was suggested by a friend, the same friend. Love him for it. Beautiful. I think we even read No Longer Human because it was like an inspiration for Dazai or something. That book was tough. I think season 4 came out, season 3, I don't know what season it's on, but there's a new season, which I need to watch. Burn the Witch, apparently it was a spin-off of Bleach or in the same universe, I don't know. 3 episode OVA, easy. Burning Kabaddi, surprised if this is actually really good. I never knew the sport of Kabaddi, I heard of it before, but I actually didn't know what it entailed. Very interesting sport. Again, sport anime, soft spot, regardless on how bad it is, but this was actually pretty good. Charlotte, beautiful. I think this is like a standard, a must watch. It was good, and then it just switched halfway through basically, and you're like, oh damn. Next we got Code Geass season 1 and 2. I love Code Geass. I think I've rewatched this so many times. It's a mecha anime, but it doesn't take you out of it because I'm not a big fan of like mecha stuff. Colorful. I watched it because the trailer seemed okay. The main character was just annoying, basically just annoying. Combatants will be dispatched. Funny. 12 episodes. It's a shame there ain't more. I don't know if there is more. I doubt it, but this was good. This was funny. Dance Dance Dancer. I don't know why I watched this. It's a ballet anime, basically. I think it's the same people that done the ballroom one. Death Note, it's just Death Note. It's just a classic. It's kind of like a nice entry point of anime, I think. I think this was the first anime that I went out myself to watch. So basically, it wasn't my first anime, but this is the first one that I went out of my way to watch. Demon Slayer, I think everyone just respects Demon Slayer. It's just an easy watch. I don't think the story is amazing. And I kept really close tabs to the manga as well, but it's just nice to watch. As you can see, I haven't watched season 3 or season 4. So we've got a lot to catch up on. Even my sisters watched season 3. Devilman Crybaby, very good. I remember when it first came out, everyone was like, oh, what's this? Oh, blah, blah, blah. It's weird, but it makes sense because demons are kind of like historically think to be like sexual beings, so it kind of makes sense, but it's good. Don't Tell Me Mr. Nagaroto, I think I pronounced it right. Very annoying. I don't know why I watched this. This was very jarring to watch, so I'm not gonna watch season 2 because I found out there is a season 2. I'm not gonna watch Dragon Ball, whatever, the Dragon Ball movies, whatever. It's just Dragon Ball, you know. Elfen Lied. This was basically my first anime I watched. I walked into my sister watching this. This was when the time it was actually getting released and people were talking about Elfen Lied. I just sat down with her to watch it. Good stuff. I don't know why this was my first anime. I think it's a bit on the hardcore, not hardcore, but on the bit of the end of the introductory to anime. But the thing is, I grew up watching somewhat anime without knowing what it was like. The basic, like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and all this stuff, so Erased. I don't know. Good premise, poor execution, I think. I really did not like the ending. Fate. These are all the Fate. This, again, the same friend that told me to watch it. This is basically, I just watched the main timeline. So, from 0, and then the 2 branches. There's like 600 different Fates, but again, I just watched the main ones. Very, very good. Very good fight scenes, very good animation. It's just some bits a bit dodgy, like, yeah, basically, yeah. Fire Force, I really, really enjoyed this. I really, really enjoyed this. Flavors of Youth, 3-part movie from Netflix. It's just to do with food and all the memories it holds for some people and special occasions. It's a nice one. The next one is, please don't judge. Just please don't judge. Even my sister was watching this, you know, so please, Food Wars. If you look past the point of it being somewhat erotic, I don't know how to explain it. It's actually pretty decent. Full Metal Alchemist. I think I watched this early on this year. This Brotherhood. I think it does all of the basics really well. I think if it was to come out now, it wouldn't be that respected. But it came out in a time where, again, like I said, there wasn't that much saturation in the market, in whatever, so everyone was pretty much watching it and it had its time to stand out and shine. Gangster, this was really, really cool. I think it's not finished. I don't even know if the manga's finished. I don't know. Given, I love Given. Golden Boy, funny. It's short watch as well, just funny. I think the humor comes from the fan service, but funny. GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka, funny, classic. Haikyuu, again, Haiku's just Haikyuu. High Rise Invasion, I don't know why I wasted my time with this, but I gotta say the intros actually slap. Like, the intro slaps. Horimiya, we've got the OG one, the OVAs with 6 episodes, and the normal one. I really, really, really liked this. Like, really liked this. I even picked up the manga at one point as well. I think the sun's out. It was raining, that's why. I even was picking up the manga. I don't know why I stopped reading it, but I was really like, it's just so wholesome. And then when it finished, I'm like, wait, why did they do that? Because what I was reading didn't happen in these episodes, but it kind of did happen in the manga, like timeline-wise. And then I think they came out with like the missing pieces, which I don't understand they've done. They should have just done it together, you know? House of Moving Castle, classic. I think this is my favorite Studio Ghibli, don't know how you pronounce it, but whatever, movie, like, favorite one of theirs. I haven't seen their new one. Is it How Do You Live? The Boy in Harem. Whatever title you want to go with. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Be prepared with like tissues. This is the only movie that I pretty much shedded one tear with. Basically, like, it got to me, man. It got to me. I chew halfway through The Idol. Again, this was in the phase when I was just watching whatever was coming out. Nothing bad to say, but nothing good. It was just Initial D, classic for a reason. Into the Forest of Firefly, light, short movie, 45 minutes. I would call this an OVA more than a movie. Good, very nice, very sweet, bittersweet. And then we got JoJo's. JoJo. Yeah, JoJo's. I think I was watching Goldwyn and then I dropped it at some point. I don't know why. I wasn't enjoying it as much. And then I carried on from the manga, so that's why part 5 is not on here. Part 6, I don't know what Netflix done with that. I don't know why they released it like that. But I think part 7 got announced, and part 7 is like one of my favorite parts. I think a lot of people say that, but I think this is the point when like the writing and the feel just feels good. Plus, it's like a new universe because, yeah. Jordan, the Princess of Snow and Blood. I actually forgot what this was about, which isn't a good sign, but I remember enjoying it. Josie the Tiger and the Fish movie, cinema. It's one of those wholesome ones, like a love movie. I think he was a caretaker and all this stuff, but whatever. Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, just gas. Just absolute gas. I haven't seen season 2 because it came out in 2023. I wasn't watching anime throughout the whole 2023. Love is War. I remember watching this. Very funny. It's kind of nice. It's like Death Note-esque mixed with like Maid Sama. It's like that type of vibe. It's funny though. I was watching this and the OVA came out and it was like very, very ecchi and it just kind of put me off. But I need to watch season 3. I'm just going to skip the OVA. I forgot what this was. Something to do with like Monster Hunters. I remember it being somewhat decent, but I don't think I'll carry on if they do carry on. It was just decent. Kenichi, the mightiest disciple. I remember university friend told me to watch this, and it was actually alright. It was actually alright. It was good. I think it was like his anime growing up watching as a kid. Kiki's Delivery Service, Ghibli movie, can't go wrong. Koikimo. This is the one where, yeah, this is the one with like the dodgy age gap, but they somehow made it seem wholesome. But throughout the whole thing you're watching, you're like, this is kind of dodgy. Komi Can't Communicate, I watched season 1. I think season 2 came out when I wasn't watching anime again. This is actually pretty nice. It's nice. There you go. Konosuba. This is when I started getting back to anime basically, which was not too long ago. I watched all of the OVAs, I watched the seasons. I don't know if I want to watch the spin-off adaptation of, I forgot what her name is, starts with an M, Megumin's school life, because you kind of piece the puzzles through the movie and throughout the series. So I might just start season 3. Kotora Lives Alone. Very random, very sweet, but it's kind of like, right, this kid did have a tough upbringing, like, you know? I don't know why I watched it. I just come home and my sister was watching. I'm like, why are you watching this? She's like, I don't know. But we just sat down and started enjoying it. Kuroko's No Basket. Just hype. Just hype. It's like, not OG sports anime, but I think this is the sports anime that I was like, hype. Life lessons with Uramichi Onisan. I'm butchering the names. This was really good, really funny. It's just a funny take of an adult working in like the entertainment industry, but he's kind of like, oh, screw this, man. You know? He just has to put a mask on. Link Click. This was so sick. So sick. Very cool concept as well. I was watching it when it was releasing, actually. It was kind of difficult to find and to watch because it's Chinese. I think season 2 came out and season 3 is coming out, something like that. Love Me, Love Me Not. I don't actually remember the movie. I don't remember. Love to Kill. This is actually pretty nice. It's like a top assassin falling in love with like a spy type of situation. Lovely Complex. Funny. Classic. I went through a phase of like all of these love stories. I forgot they were called. Shoujo, something like that. Ah, man, I am weak. I am out of the game. I used to know all of the terminologies and everything. Shiz tore his short and they just kind of like tease each other for it. Good stuff. Maid Sama. I really enjoyed this. I know I was late to the game while I was watching this. I really enjoyed this. I recommended it to the friend. I didn't think he was going to enjoy it. I just wanted to be like, what's this? What are you making me watch? You know, it's like, miss me with that. But turns out he really enjoyed it. And he picked up the manga from where the anime ended. And he just finished the whole story. And he was telling me about it. Because I was intrigued as well. Mars Red. This was actually pretty cool. Mars Red was pretty cool. I don't know if there's a movie or OVA or something that came out. It's of like a vampire slaying thing, but based in the old times. Masumine-kun's Revenge. This was pretty funny, but it's old, and I think they brought it back for season 2 after donkey's years, which I need to watch. Midori Days, very random stumble. It's one of those random animes that I watch, but it was pretty alright, you know. Mob Psycho, I don't think Mob Psycho gets enough love. I think this is severely underrated. Give it a couple of more years, this is going to come down as legendary. I think it's just really good. I think it's better than One Punch Man, I'm not going to lie. More Than a Married Couple, but Not Lovers. I don't think I'll continue this. I feel like I remember this being one of those animes like, why am I watching this? Moriarty the Patriot, I really like this. It's like Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty, but it's kind of like got its own little spin to it. I think there's an OVA out. I don't know. I need to watch it. Jobless Reincarnation. I need to catch up on this. I was watching season 1 when it was coming out, and then it went for a break, and then they done the second core of season 1. I just didn't pick it back up when that was airing. I don't know why. I don't know. And now season 2 came out, and I think season 2's second core is coming out. Something like that. My friend, again, he read this whole thing, so he knows the whole story. He said it's really good, so I do need to continue it. My Dress Up Dolly. I really like this. If you look past the fan service, it's really wholesome. My Hero is just My Hero. It's weird to see its popularity is kind of like dying down. Not popularity, but it's like the amount of people talking about it. I think because the manga's finishing or it's finished. I kept really close tabs to the manga with this. My Little Monster, again, one of those love anime things. It's like, he's like a bully and no one likes him, but it just works with the girl. My Love Story, very wholesome, very wholesome. My Neighbor Totoro, Studio Ghibli classic. My Senpai is annoying. I don't know why I watched that. It's one of those animes again, like, I really don't know why I watched that. Snafu, my teen romantic comedy. A friend of mine told me to watch that. It was really good. This was really good. So if you want to watch it, it's pretty quick as well. Really good. Just do a quick Google about what it's about. Naruto just being Naruto. Shippuden isn't on this because I was watching it and then I dropped it halfway through because Naruto's one of those things where you pretty much watched it without actually watching it. And I really, really enjoyed the original than I did the second part, like the second call, like Shippuden. I don't know why. I think OG Naruto was like more ninja based, and then the power scale just went back crazy, and then I was like, you know, Neo Genesis, hard to explain, but a classic. It's a must watch. I still need to watch the movies, like the retellings. Very weird, but you kind of understand it, you kind of don't. It's one of those ones. No Game No Life, I don't understand why this was such a big thing. I really don't. Nothing memorable from what I remember. No Bliss, this is pretty interesting, but at the same time, One Piece film read. See, I don't watch One Piece, but I pretty much know a lot of stuff about it. I was reading the manga at one point as well, and then I dropped it. But this movie was actually really, really fun to watch. You don't actually need to know what's going on. I don't think it's canon. Friend was like, man, I want to watch this. I'm like, I'll come with you. And I watched it and I really enjoyed it. One Punch Man Season 1. Great, good. Season 2's animation is a bit... I don't think I finished Season 2. So I don't think it was fair for me to put it on. And I don't think I'm going to pick it back up again. Rom-com where the childhood friend won't lose. Again, I was in that period where I was watching whatever, whenever. When it was coming out, I was one of those ones. Paprika. I love Paprika. Good film. Very good film. I'm surprised one of my sisters really, really enjoyed it. And the other one didn't like it at all. I think the one that enjoyed it watched like 3-4 times. Good stuff. Parasite. Amazing. Classic. I don't know, not many people talk about it. I think this was the first time I suggested my sister to watch because she likes this type of stuff. Plunderer. Very good concept. I don't know why there's no Season 2. Look past the fan service and it's good. Ponyo. Studio Ghibli. Nothing bad to say. Princess Mononoke. I mean, this was my least favorite one that I've seen from Studio Ghibli. It's just a boring Greenpeace movie. Ranking of Kings, very good. Very good. I remember when this was out, everyone was talking about it. Very good. Remain, water polo anime. Like I said, quite a bit of sports. ReZero. ReZero is just ReZero. You have to watch it. The thing with Isekai, which is like when the character gets transported to another world, is essentially the same thing over again. You watch Isekai, you're like, I've seen this before. But ReZero is really, really good. Season 2 felt really, really, really long, but it's a setup, so it has to be long. So I think it's going to go down in Season 3. And I think Season 3 is coming out soon. Real Life, friend told me to watch that. Really good. Short as well. Rent a Girlfriend. That. I'm sorry. That. Main characters. Yeah. Just don't watch it. Don't waste your time. Season 2 came out. Yeah, no. Ride Your Wave. Very wholesome movie. Saturday Men's Club. Badminton, but with adults. That work. Scar on the Priorita. Don't know how to say that. Again, one of those animes that I watched whilst I was watching everything that was coming out. But surprisingly, this was okay. Just the animation is a bit... Shikimori is not just a cutie. This was actually really, really nice and very, very wholesome. I like watching wholesome stuff, you know. I don't know why. It just feels good. It's a feel-good watch, basically. Sing a Bit of Harmony movie. I went with 2 sisters to watch this, which I was kind of surprised that one of them wanted to come. Really good. It's a musical. Of course, it's in the name. Really good. Skate the Infinity. I really, really like this. Really, really like this. I don't know why there's no Season 2. I think they pretty much wrapped up the whole story on Season 1. Skateboard. Very nice. Lead Skate Starts. Again, this was one of those animes that I just watched because it was out. I'm surprised I watched that, but not Euro on Ice, because I think Euro on Ice has a bigger following, bigger fan base, so it must be good. Spirited Away. Spirited Away. I think it won an Oscar when it came out. One of my sister's favorite Studio Ghibli film. Spy Family. Very wholesome, very funny. Not funny, but it's just like, you just smile whilst watching it. Again, with this jobless reincarnation situation, I watched the first core, I didn't watch the second core of the season, and I just didn't pick it back up. And I think there's a movie or Season 2, something to do with that. I've got loads of catching up to do. Steins Gate. The Steins Gate lot, basically. So it's got Steins Gate, Steins Gate 0. This you don't really have to watch, but this, if you do want to watch 0, watch this OVA. It's like a tie-in. Beautiful, amazing. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I've rewatched it so many times. And with like each watch, you pick up on stuff. One thing I gotta say, it does start off slow. Like, until like episode 13, until the main event happens. But it's needed because there's so much information that comes, and every information is important, and it's to build like their bonds and friendships, and it's like, so you see how everyone's like this basically. It's needed. Suppose a kid from the last 100 boonies moved to a starter town. Crap. don't watch it. It's just, I don't know why I watched it again. Probably in that phase of my life. Suzume, I liked it. Really liked it, but it just felt really, really long. It felt longer than it should have. Tekkon Kenkri, beautiful movie. Interesting art style, but it works. The Boy and the Beast, beautiful movie. The case study of Vanitas, I really, really, really liked. I don't know why I didn't watch season 2. Daily Life of Immortal King, I loved this. This was actually really, really good. The thing of this, I was watching once it was getting released, and it was so hard to find. So hard to find and watch. And now I believe season 3 is coming now, or season 4. So it's gained a lot of popularity. So there is a lot of catching up to do. The day I became God, this took a turn up that, like, you know, there was a part-timer. Funny. I'm surprised it got picked up for season 2 because it's quite old and there was a big gap. They're bringing back a lot of old animes for like season 2 like that. I don't know why. It makes sense because they did have a following. The Garden of Words, I think it's the same guy from Your Name as well, and Suzume and all that stuff. Short on movie. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, beautiful movie. Time traveling, of course, it's in the name. God of High School, I liked it, but it felt really, really rushed. I haven't read the webtoon. Misfit of Demon King Academy, I loved this. Again, I need to watch season 2. Is it season 3? The Ocean Waves, I generally think it gets hated on too much. A lot of people say it's weak. It's alright. Not as bad as people make out. Promised Neverland is the worst downfall of an anime. Like, the biggest wasted opportunity they've had. Season 1, amazing. Season 1, chef kiss. Like, the first episode as well is like, whew. And then season 2 was a lot of bollocks. Rising of the Shield Hero, season 1, really, really well. It, like, drags you in. And then season 2 just bored me a little bit. But apparently it pays off later on in the manga. So it's kind of like a build-up, but it just felt boring. Seven Deadly Sins, I don't know, I don't know why I watched all of it. I feel like I committed so much of it before that I just finished it. The animation just goes per season, basically. The Way of the Household Husband, funny. And a lot of people moaning about the animation when it was coming out because it's kind of like slideshows. But it fits, it works. I still need to watch like season 2 or whatever. The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated into another world as an aristocrat. I don't know why I watched it. Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Nice, wholesome, sweet. Those Snow White Notes. I don't know why I watched it. It's not my type of anime, but I still watched it. Tokyo 24th Ward. I feel like I had an interesting premise, but I just didn't like it. I don't know why. Tokyo Go. Season 1 was alright. It was actually really, really good. And then Route A happened, and I was like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? And then they tried fixing it with Ru, and they made it more confusing. Apparently the manga is like amazing, like really, really good. So maybe this deserves like the Brotherhood treatment, possibly. Tokyo Revengers, season 1 was really good. That I actually picked up the manga, and I finished it off. So that's why I'm not watching season 2, season 3. And it's like, I think the animation's a bit weird. Main MC's a bit dodgy, but it was like a quick read. It felt, I don't know, I feel like the plot was interesting enough for like the mystery behind it that it just kept you in. Tonikawa, Over the Moon for You, very wholesome, very, very, very wholesome. I think there's a season 2 or movie or OVA or something. So I do need to watch it. This was actually really, really wholesome. It's like without knowing, he basically gets married. Uzumaki-chan wants to hang out. Yeah, I'm not watching that. I really don't like this this annoying trope that they do. So I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it. If there's a season 2, if there's a season 3, I ain't watching none of it. The Violet Evergarden series, including the movie, just beautiful, just beautiful. The thing is, I feel like I felt more emotional on the episodes that weren't about her. There was one episode with the letters and the mum. That was like, Wave, let's go surfing. Surfing anime, sports, Weathering with You, I really like this. I went to cinemas to watch it. The screening said sub, but dubbed came out instead, so a lot of people walked out. And there was like an elderly couple next door, so it was kind of like sweet to see, Not as good as Your Name. I feel like Your Name is just like, welcome to the ballroom anime. Whisper of the Heart, I think I watched this in the movie marathon thingy that I had. It was alright. Wolf Children, good. Strong, solid movie. Wolf Girl and the Black Prince, I don't remember. Words bubble up like a soda pop. I forgot the plot of this movie, but I remember the animation style being really, really nice. Like, it was different, so it was nice to watch. Young GTO, I don't know, it didn't feel like the normal GTO, but it was still an easy watch. 5 episodes. Your Lie in April, I don't know. I mean, this was like one of those overhyped animes as well. He's got very solid following and like love for it. Like I feel like a lot of every April I see Your Lie in April type of like re-emerges. The fan base is quite solid. Your Name, favorite movie of all time. I don't care what anyone says. It's kind of like, have you seen The Lake House with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock? I don't know how you pronounce the surname because it's Bullock's. It's kind of like that, but better. Yu Yu Hakusho, legendary classic. I think the same guy who made Hunter x Hunter, right? Wait. Is Hunter x Hunter not on this list? Wait, what? I've seen Hunter x Hunter. Oh yeah, it's on the list. Anyway, I think it's the same guy that made it. If so, I don't know. I feel like towards the ending of Yu Yu Hakusho kind of went a little bit. Probably put more effort in Hunter x Hunter. Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like everyone's watched that as a kid growing up, and I did rewatch it to finish it. Banished from the Hero's Pie, so I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. I only had 1 episode left, and I just couldn't be bothered to watch it. I don't know why. I just couldn't be bothered. I don't know. It was just one of those animes that had no reason for me to watch. And I think there's a season 2 as well. Blade of the Immortal, I was really, really enjoying this. Like, really enjoying it. I think it's on Amazon Prime. I don't know why I didn't finish it. I might even have to go back to watch it from the beginning. I don't know. Cool concept though. Cowboy Bebop. Before anyone says anything, this is one of those animes that I watched without actually having watching. It's like me with Breaking Bad. I had a full-fledged conversation with my sister who's watched Breaking Bad from start to end. Full-fledged conversation about it. And I might tell you, I haven't watched it. She's like, what? That's how I'm with Cowboy Bebop. So it's like, I really should finish it. There's no excuse. But yeah. Hunter x Hunter. I stopped watching after the Chimera arc. After Gone, just with Pito, that rage. I was satisfied. And I closed. And the thing is, it's like, I know they're going to start off like a new arc and it doesn't actually finish. And so I kind of wanted to stop it when the arc finished-ish. So in my eyes, it finished there. There's JoJo Bizarre Adventures Golden Wing. So these yellow ones mean that is it dropped? Yeah, I finished off the manga for this part. I don't know, it's not my favorite part, so I just couldn't care. Miroka-chan, it didn't appeal to me. I gave it a go. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes. Wasn't for me. Monster, very good. Very, very solid. Again, it's another Cowboy Bebop situation where I've watched it without actually watching it, but I've watched most of it. But it's very, very good. Like, very good. Naruto Shippuden. Yeah, I dropped it, I think, when Sasuke came back to the Naruto bridge or something after that. Again, I really, really preferred the OG Naruto over this. But this is one of those things as well as like, everyone's basically seen it without watching it. One Punch Man Season 2, I got bored. I actually got bored. And I think the animation wasn't helping as well. Rainbow, really, really good. Very, very strong. I think it's one of those ones I forgot I was watching because I just didn't come back to it. Shaman King, I feel like as a kid when you used to watch Shaman King here and there on TV, you're like, oh wow. And then when they remastered it, I was rewatching it and I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. So that's why I kind of dropped the remastered Shaman King. To Your Eternity, I think it started off really, really strong. And then every episode kind of just felt the same after that. I say that, but I haven't finished it. So I might need to give it a go to finish. Wait. Orange is on hold, I think. Right? Yeah, Orange is on hold. Orange is on hold. So I haven't dropped these. These are on hold. I do plan to return on some of them. Villain Saga, I was watching it with my sister, like together. Basically finished it, so we just got a few episodes to finish watching, and this was quite some time ago as well. Very good, very good. I kept up with the manga as well whilst it was coming out. I think it's still going, but it's finishing. I did have a feeling, because season 2 did come out. I think I spoke to a friend or to my sister. I feel like when season 2 comes out, a lot of people are either going to drop it or find it boring because it was the farming arc from what I remembered at the time. Because this is the epilogue, so it's about him starting off his like journey of like forgiving himself and finding himself and picking himself back up. Okay, the red ones now, finally we're almost there. Red ones is basically the ones that I've dropped. So you can see Blue Lock I've dropped, and there's so much talk behind Blue Lock. But the thing with this, I was reading the manga before the anime got announced. So when I watched the first few episodes, I'm like, how is the manga more exciting to read than to watch an animation? Like, how does the football feel more fluid, more hyped, more, you know, like, wow, than it did in this? So I'm like, you know what, there's no point. There's no point if I'm enjoying the manga more than I am with the animation. Finally, Platinum End. With this, I actually tried. I watched halfway through it. This was like, I think it was an original. I don't know if there was a manga. I really don't know. I think there is a manga. But there's like, the author of, like, the respected author. I think it was something to do with the Death Note author. And like, what was the one with the manga? The manga about writing a manga, basically. I'll see if I can put a picture somewhere. It's like those two respected manga writers kind of collabed for this. It was so bland. So bland. The main character was so boring. So two-dimensional. It was so boring. So yeah, I dropped it. And that's it. That's everything that I've watched. That's my anime list. I really don't know how I'm gonna edit this. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna try and cut it down because I've been rambling on for like 55 minutes. So yeah, thank you and bye bye.